Thank you, Nelson. Yes, I am. I'm trying desperately to escape the South. I've been here since I was a kid. Like a bird, flying, migrating. When the weather gets good again, I am just trying to free myself from the Trump supporters and the fried food of it all. I'm currently in North Carolina. That's because this is where I went to college. I actually went to a college called Meredith College. You've probably never heard of us. We're actually a really small women's college / cult, and that's why you've never heard of us, because we're trying to avoid IRS taxes. No, it's not. Obviously, we're not really a cult. We're very much like a cult, though. There was a lot of chanting, and at the end of your freshman year, you sacrifice a frat boy. I know most cults sacrifice virgins, but again, as I said, we were a women's college, so we were all virgins, or lesbians. Or lesbians lying about being virgins. It was very complicated to have any sexuality at the place I went to college, to summarize. But yeah, I am about $38,000 in debt and didn't even get an MRS degree. But a lot of my friends ended up getting them. They're all getting married. They're all happy. They all found somebody to love them somehow. Somehow they worked through the religious trauma and have been able to fuck like bunnies now. Me, on the other hand, still trying to figure that one out. I spend most of my Saturday nights at the mall with my mother, or playing Dungeons and Dragons with the parents of the child I nanny for. So there's that. But yeah, my life's going exactly according to plan. But as I said, a lot of my friends are getting married, which means, again, I went to a small women's college. We were basically a sorority. So I am a bridesmaid in a bunch of weddings for girls I barely liked or knew. Some of them I really like, though. If you don't know what being a bridesmaid is like, it's like forcing 7 strangers with nothing in common to plan 3 to 7 minor events leading up to the biggest day of somebody's life and financially burdening them in the process. So, easiest job in the world. One of the girls I actually do really like, my best friend, is engaged. I love her so much. And a lot of times girls are threatened by their best friends' fiancés or significant others. But I like to think of Aaron as as insurance for our friendship, because he's like 7 feet tall and there's no way in hell she's going to be able to move his dead body alone. I really think he's just a placeholder until she and I, like Thelma Louise, our 40s, you know? But I do, of course, this is inspired by the fact that I do watch a lot of true crime, like any white woman in their 20s. I love true crime. Anybody else? Anybody else love true crime?
Yeah.
Thank you. It is a favorite pastime of mine. I like to watch true crime like men watch sports. So, you know, I just like to give them a little bit of encouragement. I like to critique their plays. I mean, I'll sit there like, hey, come on, Bundy, you can't you can't leave a ransom note. They're going to recognize your handwriting. What are you thinking? Or, you know, or like I have to watch every documentary. Like, somehow, after 20 years, they're going to solve JonBenét's murder. Like, this one's going to be this is when we do it, guys. This is when we win the playoffs. Or, you know, or like afterwards, my mom even likes to just like tell you how she'd do it better. Like, she'll sit there and be like, you know, the trick is to accumulate the bleach over the course of the year so that nobody knows what's going on. You know, there's no suspicious purchases. I'm like, thanks, Mom. Didn't need to know that you're thinking about that. Don't really want to know why you're thinking about, but thanks so much. The other thing I do a lot of is following the royals. I love the Royals. I really love the new season of The Crown. Dax Shepard is starring in it. I think it's fantastic. Didn't know how much I needed that. I think it's shocking, though, how, like, depressed Meghan got. That really, like, shocked me. Especially because, like, I can't imagine being depressed and being a royal. Like, you can't do anything. I've been depressed, and the best part of it is that you can just get away with whatever you want. And you have an excuse because you're depressed. Like, I like to nag my friends driving really badly, and one day she turned around to me and she said, well, you keep getting in the car with me. And I said, Grace, I tried to kill myself twice last month. I don't feel like that's a big endorsement for your driving. Anyways, that's my time. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciated it. You've been great.